So, wait, let me just set this up properly. At 17, I turned down an opportunity that could have made me like 10,000, and 2 years later, I still haven't made that money back, and it hurts. But it taught me one thing: when you see clearly, run. And it's nothing new that comfort is a trap. It's always showing up in the small things like waiting for perfect timing, choosing easy evenings over hard mornings, like maybe just laying in your bed and scrolling. And listening to someone else's advice, especially me, is vague advice and like using it as an excuse, even worse. So comfort is, you know what comfort is. I'm not even gonna dive deep into that. Like, instead of just saying yes and doing the hard thing, you choose to kind of do the easy thing that gives you temporary joy. But like, I let comfort like make one of their biggest decisions for me. Some of the biggest decisions. There's still a couple that I'm making now, and it kind of all sort of it stems from a misunderstanding when I misheard someone say that saying no to opportunities now or like allows you to say yes to the bigger opportunities. But I realize we're at different stages in our life. When you're very early on in your career, say yes to all the small things. You can't be doing what the big players are doing. You have to say yes to the small things. Maybe like it involves selling your time. Sell your time. I don't like selling my time. That's why I stopped clipping on work and stuff. But you have to do that early on so that you build the foundation. You get that bit of like margin of income. Because and if you have low downside and your upside is like high, take the chance. Like my downside here was losing $30. My upside was gaining $10,000, and I still didn't take the chance. And I low key regret, but that's what the climb back is for. You can't rewind time, so you just have to climb back, and the climb back isn't that dramatic. It's just it's a daily small habits that just kind of grow you. They push you to grow to be that person again. And like for me, it's waking up early, writing my daily plan, and just following the routine. Saying yes is actually like the best investment that you can do, because some saying yes to like a couple of opportunities might just set you in the position where you can like 10x your money. And like I could have done it like 16, 17, and now I'm like 19 and I still don't have 10k. So see, there's a bit of an opportunity cost to saying no to certain things. Like if you're young, I would say take all the opportunities that you can possibly take. Move to a different place, I don't know, drop out, get a job or something. Just do things like that while you still have little to lose, because there's a Japanese saying of the longer you stay on a bus, the harder it is for you to get off. If you already went past your, like, make momentum your job. Like once once you start climbing back, it's just one step after the next, one step after the next. And like treat every opportunity like look at every opportunity like it's a fleeting opportunity, and not necessarily from like a scarce point of view. Be like, should I take this opportunity right now? See how much you have to lose, see what you have to gain. Don't overthink it, just take action. Thinking too much also leads to you missing out on opportunities, because you start to become over analytical. You plan this, and next thing you know, the opportunity is gone. And that's where I want to talk about applying pressure. When you actually have motion, when you're moving, when you're taking, after you take that first step, that second step, start jogging, you start running. That's applying pressure. You don't take a step and then you go back to, you take a step, you start jogging a bit, then you start walking again. Nah, that's going back. It's better than not stopping, but then you should constantly keep applying pressure. When you see, think it, think about it as running, because I run. When you see the finish line clearly, you when you don't see the finish line, you pace. Like when you're looking down at the track and you don't know how far the finish line is, you pace. You just kind of cruise, but then and you waste energy honestly doing that. But when you see that, oh, the finish line is there, you sprint, you give it your all out, because you can see the reward is right there. It's obviously right there, and like applying pressure is choosing discomfort as a strategy. It's training your mind to perform action over analytics, and that's something I do a lot. I do so much analytics. I have a couple of books. I'm not saying that writing is bad, but writing too much and not doing too little. There's so many ideas in this book that I deem fulfilled. There's so many actually, but just you get the point at this. It's like when you apply pressure, opportunities just don't pass you by. You catch them, you don't wait for permission. Like that thing of waiting for that thing to click or waiting for someone to be like, oh, you can do it. You create your outcome. You get what I mean? And I guess a practical step would be like just for the next couple of opportunities, just say yes. Track the opportunity, say yes, especially if your downside is low. Like my downside was so low, but my upside was immensely high, and it cost me 10,000. It cost me 10 grand, and now that I don't have that money 2 years later, it's still kind of lingers in my mind. Like, why didn't I say yes to those opportunities? And honestly, you can't look back. Time has gone by, so just climb. My final thing would be like, don't be afraid to take risks, bro. Just God has you covered. So if you're walking through life without a clear vision, um, fix your target, fix your vision. When you see clearly, run towards it. Just start taking action, bro. Stop being a passive liver of your life. That's all I can say.